Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Only at Lady Ease. This is your queen in hair beauty and skincare. And so today, I'll be showing you how to do Bantu knots, how to achieve the perfect Bantu knot. This was actually a request from somebody to do this video. And so I'm going to be showing you how you can achieve this. Bantu knots do not need expressions that are so long. So this is the length of the expression of the hair that I'm going to be using today. So you do need either glue, rubber bands. So I'm going to show you how to use both and what I prefer or whatever works better for me. So I'll just go ahead and put on my apron. You may also need clips as well, just so that you can, clip the parts, so that you can clip the parts of the hair that you are not working on. That way it helps to keep it away from the section that you're working on. So I'll just go ahead and quickly install the braids. So for Bantu knots, it is advisable to install all the braids before you start doing the knots, and I'll tell you why. So I'll go ahead. If you haven't watched my video on how to install braids, I highly recommend you do so, just so that you can actually understand. And also for Bantu knots, they don't need to be very tiny. Okay, they need to have a bit of size, right? Just like medium size. So the thing with Bantu knots, so you have to bend it somewhere. Depending on how long you want them to be, you bend like this, and so you bend like this, and you fold around. Okay, hold it in the same spot. Don't move it. Keep going around. Very close. Can you see that? Like this, like this. So keep watching. At this point, some people, but it's not what I prefer to do. Some people will go in with a rubber band and they will hold it right here, like this. And put it there, you know. But to be honest with you, I, I really don't prefer using a rubber band for this hairstyle. So I will cut it off. This is how it is. I'll cut off the rubber band. It's not, I don't like using it for this. So, so once you take off the rubber band, it kind of unravels. So I'll do it again. Okay. So here, when it is about to end, that is when I come in with the glue. This is hair glue. I prefer to use hair glue. Okay. The only downside with the glue, so you kind of estimate the area to put it. My glue is almost running out. Can't even imagine what I've used it on. So you apply glue at the front and at the back, just like that. Okay. And up. So the only downside with glue is the fact that you have to wait a little bit after you apply it. But you can also estimate for the others and apply, but it might dry out fast as well. So when you apply the glue, you have to wait for at least a minute, because the thing with glue is if you apply it and you start wrapping immediately, it will not hold. Glue needs to be a little bit tacky in order for it to hold the hair. Okay, so just wait a little bit, or you can use like a fan or something to blow and make it dry out a little bit, and then you can just wrap it around and it's going to hold. But if you put it immediately and you're trying to do it, it's not going to work. So like I advised you, you can put on this one, you can estimate and put on this one, okay, and put on the others as well, so that it can start drying out to reduce the time that you have to wait. So, and that's why I also recommended that you should do all the hair, because you might have to touch to see what level it is at. The other thing I would like to advise is that um, make sure that your bantu is ending out of the person's hair, because if you are using glue, there is a tendency that if the hair is not tucked in properly, then there's going to be some glue on the person's hair as well. So I think this is good enough to go, and you just go around and around the glue, just like that. And then you hold it, you press and hold, make sure that it is dried out. Okay, so can you see that? So once you're done, you just come in with your scissors and you trim these sticky outies. So these are called sticky outies because they stick out. Yeah, so you just trim all your sticky outies, right? And there you go. So you go ahead and then trim it properly, just like that. And you have there. That's it. Isn't that easy? Super easy. So I had already applied the glue on this one, so it's going to be really quick to do. You have your bantu nuts. Please try this at home, or try this whenever you have a chance, whenever you have the opportunity, and let me know how it turns out for you. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. If there is anything that you want me to do for you, kindly let me know, and I will be happy to help. So until my next video, please, 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 just keep braiding.